The Whack-A-Mole 50th celebration contest winner announcement. How long can I drag this out? Pork pie hat. +75 entries. You're all friggin' sick and tired of whack-a-moles. I'm sorry that whack-a-mole sort of took over January's, oh shit, I lost one, sorry. I'm gobsmacked, I'm overwhelmed. 75 of you entered this contest. I had whack-a-moles by people had no idea what whack-a-moles were, but saw other people do whack-a-moles, so they did whack-a-moles. So I've met a lot of people doing new whack-a-moles and new subscribers, and I'm amused. Hey, Matthew's verklempt. It's gonna drag this out. I'm not gonna do the big wheel and go down and read everyone's names. I'm sorry. It's gonna be quick, short. I'm gonna do a really fast whack-a-mole just to kind of extend a little bit. But believe me, it's not going to be a friggin' hour. I'm not gonna swear in this one too, because some people are getting really upset about me swearing. And you know something? I'm gonna do it. I hope you know that I'm honest about this. I have no witnesses here because we found out in America this week, we don't need witnesses to find out about reality, to find out the truth. No witnesses. We just make this shit up as we go along. I'll be right back. I'm gonna change the music and let's extend this a little bit. No, that's... I love Burt Bacharach, but that ain't gonna work. The worst part of the Sting, not the Sting, Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid, is this friggin' song. Wait, I'll be right back. You know, you guys are so friggin' out of shape. I thought I was gonna like bust a nut watching you all, because, you know, you'd reach back, you'd pull a muscle, you didn't even know how to pull it. You know, you gotta work this out. You gotta do, like, you gotta rent one of those 80s Jane Fonda workout videos, and then you'll figure out how to do a real whack-a-mole. So, we'll be right back. Pork pie hat. Okay. I'm dragging this on. Don't worry. Tom Rush, great baritone voice, folk singer. Did the Circle Game, one of the first versions, not the, but one of the first versions of a Joni Mitchell song. I love Tom Rush. This is Merrimack County from about 72, 73, 72. I just looked. Great record, great folk singer. Kids These Days, I think he does on this one, Jamaica Say You Will, cover, one of the first covers that I recall of a Jackson Browne song. So I have about 5 or 6 LPs of Tom Rush. Love the guy. Ozzie and Harriet, Ricky Nelson, but this is sort of the comeback album. I know he's been around for a while. Yoko brought her walrus, Garden Party, that great song. Great song, underrated, not underrated, he was a huge hit as a teen idol, but the United Artists and those early songs of his are amazing. This is a great album too. Too bad he freebased in a Piper Cub and blew up, but I Love You. Beautiful record. Doug Somm, Sir Douglas Quintet from Sheet About a Mover, Mendocino. I know you out there, Digital Gramophone, you love this guy. This is a cool record from early 70s, 74. Tex-Mex, Groover's Paradise, Doug Somm. Also has, I think, Augie Myers on it. Stu Cook and Doug Clifford. So Doug Clifford produced this, who was the drummer and a producer of this album. Doug Clifford and Stu Cook were half of Creedence Clearwater Revival. So beautiful cover, beautiful album. Great. I mean, I love this stuff. I love him. I actually worked on a video when I was in between jobs. I worked for this company in San Francisco, and I met Doug Somm because we produced right when in the infancy of MTV. I worked on the crew. I didn't produce it. I worked on the crew as a gopher and a schlep and working on a video for a Doug Somm video. One of my favorite bands. You've seen me do. If you're new to this channel, you got to watch my old videos. I mean, Procol Harum, Grand Hotel. When this album came out, I remember I kind of was off Procol Harum. I loved their first 3 or 4 albums. I love Shine On Brightly. I love Salty Dog. To me, everyone needs Salty Dog and Shine On Brightly. Their first album was great. The sound is not amazing, but you all know Whiter Shade of Pale. I wasn't into this at the time. I was in fact disappointed, but I got into this series of records in the last 15 years again. All the later, God, it's only, what, 73? So not really that much later, based on historical times in the day. But this is a beautiful record. The title track, Gary Brooker, amazing singer, Grand Hotel, wonderful record. Procol Harum, a favorite of mine. And lastly, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, Iron Butterfly, one of the great stoner psychedelic rock songs of all time. The story goes that they were yelling, they were so loud, and it was in the Garden of Eden. He yelled out, what's the name of the song? In the Garden of Eden. And someone said, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida? I was a best man. Cut to the 80s. I was a best man in Akron, Ohio at a wedding. And my buddy, Jazz Shit Brooks, was living in New York at the time. He met me. I told him, I'm not only going to go to Akron, Ohio if you meet me. And no offense to Akron, but that was a time where I came from San Francisco to Akron. He came from New York to Akron. And we were driving the car from the airport. And the long version, which is on this, the wonderful long 17-minute and 5-second version, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida, came out. A perfect, great song. Everybody needs this record, In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida. There you go. Okay. I'll be back after this, and we're going to pull. I'm going to make the choice. Okay, Whack-A-Mole, 50th anniversary of Whack-A-Mole, the contest. And here we go. Thank you again. I really appreciate you you following this and whacking. I love that you all whack. By the way, the music in the background is East West by the Paul Butterfield Blues Band. So, here we go. The winner is Lovell Andrew. Lovell Andrew. Actually, you're a Beatle. You like the Beatles. You like a lot of stuff. You like jazz. You like soul. You like you collect Beatles singles. So, Lovell, Lovell. I always thought it was Andrew Lovell. Is it backwards or is it actually your first name, Lovell? I love it. It's great. But you win. You win this. So, reach out to me and I'll send you something so you can email me your physical address, Lovell. And thanks. Now you can take a break. I'm not going to do another whack-a-mole until I have several guests. That's going to be the next one. But thanks for watching, and I really appreciate all the support. And I had a good time here. So now you can get on to everything else on the VC and into the world of vinyl, compact disc music. Just enjoy your music. Anyway, I really appreciate it. I'm pontificating. I'm going on and on and on. Shut up, Maslov. Shut up, Mazzy. Mazzy does love you, and take care, everybody.